Tales from the Resting Titan, the house that breathed at night. Written and recorded by Jevon Joseph. Reuben Clark believed in the odds the way other men believed in God. Not the reasonable kind, the 1 in 100,000 kind. He carried losing lottery tickets in his jacket pocket like talismans. He said they were proof that he was getting closer. He smoked cheap cigarettes down to the filter and spoke often about when things turn around. Things never did. His wife, Marissa, left on a Wednesday afternoon. She did not cry. She did not scream. She simply folded the last of her clothes into a suitcase and told him calmly that faith without work is just delusion wearing perfume. Reuben laughed. He told her she'll regret it when he hit it big. He always thought that he would be the exception. He always thought that the odds were waiting for him specifically. The man approached him 3 days later outside a betting shop that smelled like desperation and burnt coffee. The stranger wore a charcoal coat despite the heat. His skin had a pale patience of someone who did not hurry for anything. "I hear you need money," the man said. Reuben smiled the way gamblers do when they smell opportunity. Who doesn't? "A house-sitting job. 2 weeks, generous pay." "How generous?" the man told him. Reuben didn't ask why the pay was so high. He did not ask what was the catch. He only asked when could he start. The house sat alone at the edge of a town where the streetlights thinned and the air seemed older. It was not large. It was not grand. It was simply wrong. The paint peeled like sunburned skin. The windows were dim and slightly fogged from the inside, as if something warm breathed behind them constantly. The yard had no birds, no insects. Even the wind seemed to bend around rather than pass through. Reuben felt it immediately. That tightening in the chest, that flicker of instinct that whispers, "Leave." He lit a cigarette instead. "You're imagining things," he muttered to himself. The front door opened too easily. Inside, the smell hit him first. Not rot, not exactly. It was the smell of damp carpet, old smoke, and something faintly metallic behind it. Like coins left too long in a sweating palm. The air was thick. The wallpaper bubbled in places as though the walls had once gotten wet and never forgiven it. The ceiling bore long brown veins of water damage that spread like capillaries. Reuben laughed softly. "This is it? This is what pays so much?" And the house was warm. Not comfortable warm, breathing warm. At the first night, Reuben dreamed of applause. He woke to a sound, slow, measured. Inhale, exhale. By the third night, the smell deepened, sweeter, sourer, like something sealed had begun to loosen. He found himself breathing in a rhythm with the house without realizing it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. On the fifth night, he found photographs, men and women, different decades, all standing in the living room, all facing the camera, all with the same expression, resigned. The mysterious man called on the seventh night. Everything comfortable? He asked. You're doing well. You always had potential. Reuben smiled. No one had said that to him in a long time. That night, the breathing grew louder. Not pipes, not wind, breathing. The house inhaled deeply. The lights flickered. And for one brief second, he felt something brush against his lungs from the inside. The house was not breathing around him. It was breathing him. He ran for the front door. It would not open. The wood felt soft, almost fleshy beneath his palms. The smell came overpowering now. Damp earth, copper, stale smoke, grave soil. Not me, he rasped. I am the exception. The floor softened, pulling him as if into wet sand. His screams were muted, absorbed. By morning, the house was still again. Quiet, ordinary. 2 weeks later, the mysterious man returned. He entered calmly, walked into the hallway drawer. There was a new photograph on top. Reuben stood in the center of the living room, smoke curling faintly around him. His expression was not terror. It was recognition. The man smiled slightly. 1 in 100,000, he murmured. Outside, a woman stepped from a car, looking tired, desperate. I hear you need money, the man said. Inside, the house breathed. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the house that breathed at night. Thank you.